If you're not someone who naturally uses your hands, that doesn't mean you have to use them, right? Only do what feels natural for you. Some people don't speak with, I can't even when I'm demonstrating it not speak with my hands. Some people don't use their hands at all when they speak. And that's okay. But then for some people it's really big gestures. So don't feel you have to go one way or another, but that was an example of how they can be used to really enhance meaning, to actually help us to visualize different points, big, small things. Lovely.
How much is too much for them?
Very good point. It's, until we see it, it's hard to define. So some people, I do a lot of TV work, and some people say for me that they feel that my hands are too much. Other people say actually they really love it because it's just part of the way I express myself and it's the way I naturally speak. The only time I think it's truly too much is if you feel like you're putting it on, that you're doing it to make a point rather than because it's naturally coming out of the way you speak. And it's very hard for us to judge where that point's going to be. So I think as long as it feels natural, as long as it doesn't feel like you're saying, now I'm going to do this with my hands and I'm going to do this with my hands, which doesn't feel right? But if I did that naturally, maybe it would feel right. So it's a very subtle thing. It's a very difficult one to answer. We'll see if there's any experience. It's unlikely that somebody will do it too much because our natural reaction when we stand in front of people is to feel a bit smaller than usual. Our natural reaction is to be a little bit more contained. So if anything, I would encourage people to use their hands, their body movements in a bigger way. The only one time where that might not be the case is if you're being on camera. So if you're giving an interview and the camera is like this. So sometimes I've been doing some camera work and I know that the shot is only to here, and if I'm going like this, my hand is coming in and out of the screen. So then I literally put my hands in my pockets or I hold something to stop myself moving, because for me it's so hard not to use my hands, but sometimes you do have to limit it if it's a small shot like this.